years. 40 odd years, okay. You got another squarish junction there, so I can't sort of get it to work around that one. You got your laundry tub's just in there, isn't it? Oh, plug. Yeah, well, how do you go with that's all right? If you put a bit of washing powder, I'll put it up the lid going. Hopefully it'll coat the, and maybe that'll help it work around the seat. That's the trick.
Is it washing powder or detergent?
Otherwise I can use probably washing powder I think might actually be more. Yeah, a bit of that should do the trick. Just polish. Actually, you probably wouldn't get it to make it really so. That'll be good. Thanks for that. Yeah. Yeah, oh, that's okay. That should, just if I can try and sort of coat it in a bit of this liquid, it might help. It might be enough to.
And you had no trouble getting them back out?
What's that?
You had no trouble getting the camera back out?
No, that's easy. It's just because because it's square, it's wanting to go and hit it straight on.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just need to hit it and then kind of go like that. So if I can get enough suds in there, it might be enough to.
You'll have to design a thing at the beginning so that it has liquid soap in it.
Yeah, just push a little trigger and.
You can put it right up if you want it.
Sorry?
You want it more? I can.
No, that's okay. Actually, if you wouldn't mind, letting it go, then I can sort of work the while it's going through.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, and I'll All right, mate. I'll just get my gloves on. Okay, Bill. Yep. If you can let her go.
All of it?
Yep.
I don't want to manhandle it too much. Nah, that doesn't want to work. Okay. Oh well. Camera will be the cleanest it's been in a while. Okay, so what'll I do? I'll probably take this front one off, and I'll just see. Is there another screen in there? It doesn't want to come off. No, that's okay. I'll just... I'll have a go. Occasionally with some DTs we can get around them.
Yeah.
Some of the older ones are a bit more swept, so I'll see, fingers crossed. We'll try that. Nah, it's too swept. It's too tight. So Bill, you know for a fact that your drain runs through along the back here?
That's
actually next to the count
to the
sewer line at the back there.
Yeah, next 2 doors down. I've heard of that before. 2 doors down. Yesterday.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think the need region or something goes there.
Gotcha.
You don't need any pegs for the. Oh, you've got all locators and everything.
Yeah, no, I'll mark that once I'm done where that sun locator is. That's all good.
How do you mark it?
Just with a bit of spray paint. If you prefer a peg rather than spraying the ground,
No, that's fine.
that's all right. Yeah.
Yep. Because I mowed the other day.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, as long as we got a photo, we give a description of sort of how to pace it out if we need to.
Yeah.
So that's all good. Okay, so I'll try again. Now I've got no attachments on it. I'd love to have a little remote control thing, you know, like a little robot I can send down. That'd be neat, on wheels or something, you know. I can just turn it around the corners and...
Maybe get Marvel to send you.
Yeah, have a talk to Tony Stark.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can't even work through that first one without it off. And I definitely wouldn't get through that second. Bill, we're coming up to an hour now.
Yeah.
What I'm kind of thinking, you've got a junction here that's holding a bit of water, and it's got a rough surface, and it's holding a bit of water here on that junction, and I can see cracking and crazing on the back of it. I'm probably thinking, what would be best? I think it'd be good to have that junction replaced. So So I think what might be best is that we actually excavate here, replace that junction, and while we're doing that, then we can put the camera down and see what else is going on, and then maybe we can give you a rough cost to do whatever it is that needs to be done before we even attack it. But otherwise, if I go any longer, I'm probably going to cost you a lot of money to achieve very little.
No, that's fine.
So that's all right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll actually, I know where that is. I'll mark it once I'm packed up.
If I got a mower with that, I'll put a peg there anyway.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine, not a problem. I'll just have a few. Okay, so I tried to work through at 3.6 metres at that junction. Unfortunately, unable to work through it. The junction does have issues as to where it's flatlining, the surface has roughened, and also there's cracking and crazing in that junction. So recommendation is at this stage to excavate down, replace that junction, and then we can continue with the camera while we undertake that process. As far as the owner is aware, there is an easement at the rear of the property, so the drain should run directly to the sewer within that easement from that DT straight toward the back of the property, so we can of course camera from there and ascertain exactly what's going on before that sewer connection.